Okay. Welcome to Wealth Zone again. I promised I was going to teach Forex trading from the scratch, and we're going to see how that can be possible. You understand? Alright, okay. I think I'm just going to upload, what's it called? How many of you, how many of you may have seen Forex before? Alright, so I'm just going to see how I'm going to do that then so that we all can have an understanding of what I'm talking about. Okay, alright, I think it's showing now on the screen. Alright, now, many of us have seen it like this. I think maybe like this. Yeah, I've seen it like this. Um, alright, without this two rather. But I want to teach you from the scratch how you can understand all of these, which are called the candlestick. Um, let's just say I just want to teach you from the scratch. So anyway, this is not a complete tutorial. This is just I'm just hitting um, a bit on Forex. If you want to learn, I would not advise you to stay only on YouTube. Try and get a mentor so that they could teach you the in and out of Forex trading. All right, so we're going to take this out. So we're taking the pens to ahead. Please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification button so that when I get to drop subsequent videos on forex trading, how to invest in stocks, understanding the crypto market, and a few things, you'll be able to have access to it. All right, going using the pens too. We're going to just be we're going to use this to draw. All right, I think let's take for instance these are graph space for the market. The first thing you must understand is this: Forex. There are two things that happen in Forex. You buy, coming. Sorry for that. You buy or you sell. That's what happens in Forex. Then, so buy and sell is just one of the things. The second thing is that you are able to understand market structure. So those are the two things that happen in Forex. One, you buy and sell. The second one, you're able to understand market structure. So we're going to be dealing with trends today. After trends, then we're going to be dealing on how we can know when a trend is about to change and when it's about to take another turn. So today we're just going to be talking about I think three kind of trend. Just follow me, please. All right, three kind of trend we have. We have what is called the upward trend that starts from the low high. So you have it like this, low, then like this, then like this, like this, like this. So it's actually an upward trend. So it doesn't happen so perfectly like this in the real market, but what I'm trying to say is that it definitely goes upward. So you have something like this. So this is an upward trend. Please, are you getting me? It's an upward trend. I'll kind of be rushing so that the video does not take too long. All right. So it's called. We have what's called the low and the high. Low, high. So that's just it. So I'm gonna see how I can write on it so that you see it. Let me see. This is the low. Let me check the color so that you can see it clearly. Let me see if I change the color. Maybe you could see it clearly. All right, low. So we have something like this. So the low is always here, and then we have text. So we have the high around the side. So whenever I hear somebody saying low high, the big grammar there, all this is trying to say is this. But it's just trying to tell you that we have a market that is actually an upward trend. An upward trend represents a buying market, that the market is actually buying. So it goes from the downward down to the upward. So the reason it's called a low high is because it starts from the bottom to the top. So you have your low high, low high, low high, low high. All right, so this is actually an upward trend. Quickly, let's go to the second trend. So the upward trend can also be called your what's it called, your buying market. That is, the market is actually a buying market. So just using the layman word, since we're actually starting from the beginning. All right, if you have not opened an account, I think you can trade with either your MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4, depending on which of the broker you're opening with. I don't recommend broker because over time I've seen people blame me for the losses they get. So this is no financial advice. All right, please. So back to what I was saying. All right. All right, now if the other trend is called the downward trend, so it's actually a high low. So it starts from the top, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Then you can go high, low. So it's actually a downward trend. So it falls like this. So this is actually a downward trend. So you have the high here, then you have the low around this region. You understand? So it comes from up downward. So this is a downward trend. So it could be called a selling market. A selling market. So it's not. So the first one is a buying. This is a selling trend. So in this case, you're supposed to take what's called a market. You are supposed to apply sell to the market, that is, activate your market to sell. All right, so this is just one aspect. So I'll be going to the other trend. Remember, we're rushing so that we can. I told you, if you want to learn Forex, the best thing to do is not to learn on YouTube. YouTube will just give you hints on a couple of things to help those who are already learning under a mentor. Get someone who has tested the water over time. Do you understand? Then get them to teach you how to understand the market. The best thing to do is, first of all, understanding the trend, not even how to take a trade. Understanding the trend and then understanding market structure. So what I'm just teaching you now is actually what is called trend. So the second one is what is called the reversible trend, and the reversible trend, you have the W and also the M. All right, so we have a trend that normally starts like this, then goes like this, then goes like this, then goes like this. You have another one that goes like this. You have one that goes like this. You have like this, then you have like this. All right, these trends are called a reversible trend. Reversible trends. So these are reversible trends. Now, how does this trend work? It works like this. It starts from this. It buys to sell. Like, it buys to sell. So that's why it's called a reversible trend. That where it starts from, it eventually goes back to where it starts from. So if the market starts buying from the bottom, it means that the market will sell from the top to the bottom. So that's why it's called a reversible trend. So you have around this region, it's called a buy. All right, then you have around this region a sell. All right, it's advisable never to take a trend around this region. This region, you see me marking with a yellow, because most often you can't predict how long it's going to retrace. So it's always important that you just focus on the first movement, which is a buy, and allow the market to retrace, then take on the next leg of the market. The same thing applies to this other one. The market sells downward, then retrace around this region before buying upward. So in this scenario, the market, first of all sell, then it's buy. So remember, it's a reversible trend. So this one also, you don't take a trend, don't take a trade around this region, because you don't know how long it will trace. So these are just a few trends you can actually come up with. So if we check, I think let's see whether we can find such kind of trend on the market. Let's see, this is actually in MetaTrader 5. So I want to see whether we can find such kind of trend. All right, now I told you that there's two trends. The first two trend we have is actually upward market. So if you watch the market on your M1, you see that the market actually has what's called an upward trend. This is one of it. All right, second trend, let's see whether we could find the downward trend. Let's see how maybe we could find. All right, we can find a downward trend. So you see the downward trend, it started from here, it went, so you have your high low, are you seeing it? Then it went downward. Then if you check on your M5 here, 115, you will see that the market actually did an upward trend, that is low high, blah blah blah, and all that. So I'm just trying to see whether we can find everything we've just explained. Let's see whether we can have a reversible trend here. I think so. We have something like a reversible trend here. You have it here. First of all, selling downward from here, and then formed a W sign, right? It formed a W sign, and then later on bought. All right, so these are just few things that I think can help you. All right, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then stay much more for more tutorials. I might likely teach again how to take a trade, and maybe the trade line, and just a few things. Please, my advice is get a mentor so that you can actually learn well. Thank you.